This is John for Everyday Fan Sports. Today I have the pleasure of being on the beat with Joey Roth. I wanted to say of the fabulous idols, you're still fabulous though.
Oh, I'm always going to be fabulous. That's right.
How are you, man?
Hurting, hurting for certain.
You
Uh,
know,
I don't know. I don't know how I am anymore right now, John G. I really don't.
well, for people that haven't followed, give a brief recap of what happened in September. And then I know in October you started to address it, but things got muddied. Could you give a brief recap of what exactly happened?
Um, I'm going to give a brief recap about what I think happened. I mean, starting in September, the Idols, the world famous fabulous Idols, whatever, they've been on kind of a losing streak. You know, Kevin Cade, who's now John Bowman, and Damian Gray and Roxy and all that. You know, they've just started losing. I mean, we have new tag teams, we have new people and all that. It just was not going our way. So what do? They blame me. And then come to the next show, we lose again. And okay, yeah, I tried to help, quote unquote help, but it didn't quite work out the way we wanted it to do, the way we wanted it. And they weren't very happy about that. So they got in my face and started yelling at me, pushing me around. But then in the next show, I don't know. It just totally blew up. I mean, Roxy, my wife, low blows me, and then next thing you know, freaking Bowman and Damien give me the what's it, the shatter machine, and yeah, it just I don't know. They're blaming me for their losses and everything like that. It's,
Well, I mean, I get
yeah, Joe
that.
Roth is speechless.
That happens in wrestling, whether it's fair or not. But Roxy turning on you, that was the stunner.
You're telling me you want to talk about a hell of a ride back home. I did not see that coming. I guess in hindsight, maybe I should have seen that coming because it's something that I deserved. I always, for the past 6 years at Rocket Pro Wrestling, everywhere else I've been pushing this whole entire I'm fabulous, I'm all this, I'm all that, and everything. And it was a wake up call. It was definitely a wake up call, and they dialed it in, and yeah, it's just again, I'm speechless. When have you ever known me to be speechless?
I've never known you to be speechless.
Look at me, look at me. I'm wearing freaking normal clothes and everything like
I
that.
know.
It's
I'm not even sure. I don't even have notes because I didn't even know where interview was going to go. I do know. I wanted to ask you though, when they were giving you the beatdown, you got a little assistance from a former fabulous idol. You got assistance from Johnny Nye. But
that's
then
what I
he,
heard. I did not see it since I was. I also got a couple cracked ribs thanks to John Bowman, formerly Kevin Cade. I thought Kevin Cade was a cool name. I wish he would have told me he didn't like it. So he's going to he gave me that cannonball into the corner, and I got two fractured ribs right now. So if I'm wincing a little bit,
hard to breathe. I get it.
yeah, it's just
But what do you think about Johnny helping you?
I didn't see it. I was out of it. I don't know. I think maybe he was doing it to kind of rub it in, like, oh hey, look, now you're just like everybody else. They turned on you too. I don't know. I don't know what to think of it. So
But he still helped you.
I guess I haven't seen it. I haven't seen the footage. Like I said, I've been rehabbing and everything like that. So I haven't seen any of this stuff. Yeah, I'm still wearing the wedding ring. You know, it's cheaper to keep her. I tell you what, it makes Sunday dinners very interesting around here.
So what is next for Joey Roth?
Well, as you heard on the last show, I'm done. I don't think I think I need to be done with Rocket Pro and everything like that because it's okay, Johngy, do you know all the crap I put those people through over the past 6 years in Rocket Pro Wrestling? Me coming out there dressed up in feathers and pleather and looking like a microwave burrito and all that stuff. I could pull it off. I could pull it off, but all the crap I put those people through. So, like I said on the last show, I think it's just time for me just to go away and just let I don't know what they're going to be calling out. Let the idols or the wannabe. I don't know. Let them just. I don't know. Damn it. Have you ever heard me talk like this?
No, but isn't the pageantry and all that? That's part of wrestling. Everyone's going for the gold. You did what you needed to, what you felt you needed to lead the idols to gold.
I did, and I
So
led them to gold.
yeah, so how
But
could
see, the thing is, I led them to the tag team titles. I didn't lose it; they lost it.
so this is my point though, because they attacked you. I know you're still reeling from it.
Yeah, it hurt. It hurts to breathe.
I'm
It hurts to
sure.
cough too.
But to question yourself and to walk away, I would the Joey Roth I know would not walk away. The Joey Roth I know, and maybe you're doing it without telling people yet, and I get that. The Joey Roth I know would be forging a plan, whether it included Johnny Nye or not Johnny Nye. There'd be a plan and there'd be a comeback.
But Johngy, I don't know what Joey Roth is going to do. It's like I told everybody at the last show. I'm Scott. That's my real name. Okay. I don't know what Joey Roth is going to. Because Joey Roth never had to deal with stuff. Never had to deal with stuff like this. It's uncharted territory. Sorry, that hurts. It's uncharted territory. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Do you know what the worst part of it is, other than getting kicked in the nuts by your wife? Is the dressing room. You have the good guys and the bad guys. I have nowhere. The good guys don't want me. The bad guys don't want me. I've been ostracized. Ostracized, is that the word?
Ostracized works
In
for
the
me.
dressing room. I the last thing I got dressed in the hallway, man. It's just nobody trusts me. Nobody believes me when I apologized to everybody. And I went out into the audience on our last show and apologized to everybody. But I get it. I get why they do. I get why they don't believe me, because I've been such a hole. I won't say the word. I've been such a butthead these past 6 years. Why would anybody believe that I turned over a new leaf or got a new coat of paint or whatever like that?
Well, but the proof could be in the upcoming shows. You show up, and it's the comeback of Joey. It's the rise of Joey. The Joey Roth I know, the Joey, and I've known you for years.
Yeah,
You could take a beating, and you've gotten beatings before. I know not to
yeah,
this magnitude,
but
but the
not by my
Joey Roth,
wife. Not by my wife.
I understand. But that's just one more obstacle that Joey Roth would overcome. This could be the greatest comeback.
It could be, but I don't think I have it in me anymore, John G. I really don't. I've been doing this for since 2002. So what's that going to be? 22, 21, 22, whatever. 22 years in February I've been doing this. And this is the first time that I have doubted myself.
All right, so 1 out of 20. I doubt myself every day. I realize I'm not Joey Roth. I
Well,
doubt myself all the
you don't want
time.
to. You don't want to be me.
Well, my
Dealing
point
with I'm
is,
dealing with a wife who on Sunday dinner throws biscuits at my head instead of passing me the butter, and
but the Joey
she's
Roth I know
polite
would
with
have caught
that.
the biscuit in the mouth and chewed it up and swallowed it.
Yeah, I just don't know. This is the first time in a long time, even before I was this Joey Roth, that anybody could see me in such a vulnerable state. And you know what? And I know people out there going, "Oh, this is just a ruse. This is life, man. This is 100%. I don't know what to do. I really don't.
Okay, so there's a show coming up in a couple weeks, December
December 7th,
7th.
I believe, right?
December 7th.
I'm not going to be there.
You will not be at Rocket Pro.
No, I left. I left. Let the young kids take it. But I will say this: anybody who wants to go see the show should. Sorry, ribs. Should go see the show. And again, the rib thing is real. Um, we
No,
have
I've
TNA. We
seen it.
have
I know
we have
your
TNA.
page.
We have TNA. So if I say his name, he might bang down my door. We have Joe Hendry. Rocket Pro Wrestling has Joe Hendry at this next show against Marche Rocket.
That's a match.
I think this is. I don't know because I don't follow the other guys. I think this is the first time Joe Hendry has been around this area.
I believe it is.
You know,
I just think any match with Marche is a match.
and to
That
fight
guy can
anything with
wrestle.
Marche is a match, exactly. But they have Marche Rocket, sorry, versus Joe Hendry. Forget Joey Roth, man. I'm sorry, my ribs are hurting. get to the show because that's what you want to see. There's a meet and greet, I believe, from 2 to 4. And then after that, you get into the show, and the main event is Joe Hendry. He didn't bust down my doors. He's supposed to be here when you say his name. But you know what? Everybody is saying his name. So he's not Santa Claus yet. He's not Santa Claus yet. Then he could bust down the doors and be everywhere. But yeah, I think no matter what, Joey Roth being there or not, and I'm not going to be there, they need to go to the show and support Rocket Pro Wrestling because I've done them so much harm and so much. God, I was such a jerk to everybody there.
Well, but this isn't about Rocket Pro. We support Rocket Pro. We always have. We always will.
Yeah, I get you.
This was an attack on you by
My
your
wife.
former idols or the current idols, whatever they're going to call
I
it,
don't know what they're going to be called
and
now.
Roxy. I'm still going to wear the Joey Roth shirt. I'm still
I
in your corner.
appreciate it
You've
because I
got a
love
ton
you.
of fans in your corner. Tony's in your corner. Our whole row is in your
I
corner.
love Tony. Tony's a great dude.
We're going to sit there and we're going to hope that whether this is a route, not all of it, but whether this is part of your plan or whether you change your mind and come back, we're still going to hope that there's a return of Joey Roth because I think it could be one of the greatest comebacks of all time.
Johngy, I wish I had a plan, but I don't. I have
Time though.
nothing. I'm frustrated. I'm hurt. I'm oh God, that hurts. I'm in pain and everything like that. I don't know what the future holds. But as all I know is the future holds for Rocket Pro. I don't know, man. I really don't. Have you ever heard me talk like this?
No.
Wait, look at this. I got Pierogi, the trash cat, right here. This guy doesn't even know what I'm doing. Look at his face.
You gotta love the face.
Get out of here.
But like Rocky Balboa, who had to go back to his roots, I see Joey Roth. You're gonna take your time. Don't know when, but Joey Roth needs to return. I'm telling you, you need to return. Maybe I'm a biased reporter. I
I
don't
know
know.
you're biased because I love you, but I will say this after I get a haircut. I will say this: no matter what, Damian Gray, John Bowman, you guys know what you're doing, and Roxy Hart, I taught you everything you know about this business, but I never taught you everything that I know.
See, no, that's a little slice of the Joey that I know.
But then again, the slice just falls off the cracker right there
That's
when
all
I just
right.
think about everything that happened, Jude.
Steps, man. Little steps.
Baby steps.
The greatest comeback, I'm telling you. The greatest comeback of all is going to happen.
I could do a what about Bob and just do baby steps, baby steps to the ring, baby steps to the announce table, baby steps to Johngy on the beat, which
There
by the
will
way
be
is my
the
favorite show
will
of all
be
time. Everybody out
thunderous.
there subscribe to Johngy right now
Thank
because if
you.
you don't, I'm going to go to your house and sulk on your couch. I don't know.
There will be thunderous applause when Joey Roth comes back on any level.
Do you really think so? Do you really think the crowd really even care about me?
Why am I
After
interviewing you?
everything I've done to them,
Why,
everything
I've
I've
got
said
I've
to
got
them.
I've got other friends. I'm not just interviewing you as because you're a friend. I'm interviewing you because you're the biggest story. No offense to the others in Rocket Pro, Marche,
Or
Ray,
all
and
of them be
Perez,
wrestling.
but you are the biggest story right now. You're the story that I want to crack. And for Rocket Pro to be at its best, Joey Roth needs to return.
Well, Christmas is a time for giving, and Christmas is the time for asking for the things you want more than anything. So maybe if all the people out there send their letters to Santa Claus, maybe he'll grant you a wish. But I would rather ask for a tickle me Elmo than for Joey Roth to go back to Rocket Pro Wrestling. I'm never leaving wrestling. I still got Squared Circle Megastars. I'm loved over there. So
I
I'm gonna stick
understand.
over. Oh, I'm gonna stick over there because those guys aren't over there. I'm still sticking with SCM, but
You're still, but the thing is, see, this is the dividing line. You're still loved at Rocket Pro. Just because a few fools don't see it, don't turn the whole experience, bad. You're still loved there.
I secretly have always loved them, and I know secretly they've always hated me. So I
They hated Roddy Piper too until they loved him.
Hey, that's why I got my hot rod shirt on.
That's what I'm saying, man.
Teal Piper, go on the show. Go on Johngy's show.
We want Teal. Joey Roth
We
and I
want
want
teal.
Teal.
Hashtag we want teal when you post this because
Yes.
I want to be there on there with us and Demios and all that. The House of Heathens. We need the House of Heathens on the Johngy on the Beach Show. We definitely need that. And I will totally do whatever I can to make that happen because I've stolen everything from Hot Rod. So but
And there's no better people to interview those two than us two.
exactly.
All right, Joey. Well, listen, man, I appreciate your time. I know you're hurting. I
Maybe
know.
I got a new job. I could work with you. What's that?
Hey, anytime. You're always welcome
Yeah.
on the beat.
I love you, baby.
All right, man. Anything else you want to throw out there where people could find out information? Where is Joey Roth going to be?
Just I'm on Facebook. Where I'm going to be is going to be probably down the street at the bar, soaking my tears in shot glasses and uh,
Well, you're
Rocket
also going to be
December 7th. Joe Hendry, say his name and he appears against Marche Rocket. There's a meet and greet from 2 to 4, and then there's going to be the show after that. Go to the show. I'm sure it's going to be great, but I'm going to stay home on that one. But and again, for anybody out there who I've ever insulted, belittled, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
all right, Joey. Well, listen, man. Heal your wounds, mental and physical. I'm gonna keep on you, man. I'm gonna follow this story all the way through, and I will be there front row for the triumphant return because I believe it's gonna happen.
We'll see about that. Go Iowa State.
All right, Joey, man. Take care. And if I don't talk to you before, have a great Thanksgiving.
Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving and happy holidays, everybody.
All right, buddy. Talk to you.
Thank you.